Hi, I'm Iridium. Hope you're doing all right today. Reaction time. So, my friend Paul Relay suggests some brilliant songs to me. He suggested this one. He didn't say do a reaction or anything like that. He said you'll probably like it, so I thought I'll save it for Reaction Day, which is today, of course. The band's called Subfire. Never heard of them before. They're a Greek band, so a little bit different. And this song's called Fate of a Sinister World, and it's taken from Define the Sinner album, which is out this week on Friday. So, cool. So, I haven't heard anything from this band, like I said. It's coming out on Symmetric Records, produced and mixed by Bob Katsionis. Very Greek name there. So, he said, Paul said it's a really good song. He said the band are cool, they're Greek. So I thought, yeah, let's just add it to the list. Fuck it. And Paul does some brilliant suggestions to me and usually is spot on. So you know me, I'll let you know exactly what I think of this. So this is Subfire and it's called Fate of a Sinister World. I haven't really got anything else. It's written by, obviously one of the band members is George Larentzakis. You know what, I'm sort of glad all the band names ain't here because anyone who watches me knows I can't pronounce anything. So if I'm going to try and say Greek names, ain't a chance in hell. There really ain't. But let's get on with this. This is Subfire, Fate of a Sinister World. That's all I know. Album out September the 10th. This week coming. Here we go. Let's give it a quick stop off thought so far. So it's great. I love the galloping riff, and it's in and out of the gallop. So it's not all the time, but so sometimes when you get galloping coming in, and not all the time, it's really effective, like it is in this. So when the gallop comes, it's like, yeah, I love that bit of gallop. And obviously, I'm a Maiden fan, so anytime I hear a gallop, I fucking love it. So, man, it's another great band, isn't it? I mean, it just, the list goes on and on. It's just, there's so many of these bands that are just great at what they do. Everyone in the band is cool. I mean, the singer's got a slight accent, which I haven't got a problem with, but you can hear a slight accent there. But he's got a great voice. You know, his tone is really nice. I think they're really good at keeping it sort of in that vein of, you know, not overlaying guitars too much. There's not too much going on. So when you can see on the video and hear it, you can hear every little note going on, and it's some real intricate stuff going on at the end of each line. So they're playing a gallop and then they're doing some little fiddly stuff, which is just great. I can't even imagine how hard it is to play that. I really like it in videos as well, when they show the fingers and the strings close up and you can see what they're doing. I don't know, I just like it. I'm a bit weird. But no, it's great. It's sort of, how would you put this sort of music, you know? Is it power metal? Is it true metal? Oh, fucking hell, I get so confused. But it's got sort of power metal elements because it's quite, the singer especially is quite, you know, dramatic and operatic, if you like. But it's another good band to add to the list of bands that are just endless. It's just, I don't know, how lucky are we that we get this much music? And I was saying to another one of the subscribers today, messaging, saying I get a bit frustrated, I'm getting older, and there ain't enough time to listen to all this music. If this is going to carry on for years to come until I'm gone, I'm never going to be able to keep up. I just can't keep up. And it's a bit hard sometimes. And I also said to him, you know, way back when, in the 80s and that, when you didn't have any money, when you was growing up, you stuck with an album, didn't you, for weeks, for months. That was all you had because that's all the money you had, and you learnt every little part of that album. I sometimes think that's why we look back, when we look back at when we're growing up in the 80s, for me, that's why one of the reasons why we think everything was so good, because we spent so much time and effort in listening to that one album, you know, or a few albums over the year. You know, you wouldn't have, like we have now, 7 albums every week. It's just, it's hard to keep up and give some of these bands who are great the attention they deserve. It's hard. But I've rambled on enough. There's something I talk about all the time. I'd just like to get it out of my system now and again. But here we go for the rest of this. I love this. They're brilliant, these guys. Another brilliant band. Here we go. Hell, I tell you what, I mean, I like the song anyway, but when I went back into it, that extended instrumental part, Some of the guitar in there was amazing, man. Just fucking amazing. There was another bit. It changed up quite a bit as well. I'm really impressed that they changed the song around. It would have been good anyway if they kept going as it was, but they had a bit where it slowed down to go into that gallop. That gallop was fucking brilliant. So it was a different bit yet again. Like I said, that solo was just amazing. It went on for quite a while, but everything about it was just amazing. He'd done loads of different stuff. Right at the end out in there, done some sort of flange effects where he's playing faster. I loved everything about it, man. It got better and better actually as the song went on. Very epic. I mean, it's only 4 minutes and like 40 odd seconds long, but the amount they got into that song, that's all you need. You know, it just shows you, doesn't it, that epic songs can be done in 4.5 minutes, 5 minutes. You know, it's brilliant. I loved it. I absolutely loved it. Cheers, Paul, yet again. You don't disappoint, mate, at all. So I'm glad I've done this reaction, because not only for myself, because this Friday coming, September the 10th, it can get people like myself interested in this band who, you know, hopefully there'll be some people that view this video. You never know, I might get a few. And they can check this band out because they deserve it, man. Otherwise, they might get lost in the, you know, the plethora of these bands that are great that people don't get a chance to listen to. But there you go. So, Subfire, Fate of a Sinister World, that track. And the album, Define the Sinner, out September the 10th via Symmetric Records. Just give a quick shout out about the sound of the song as well. Brilliant. Just showcased everything. You know, the production, the mix. Just brought out everything. It was great. You could hear everything in the mix. So, shout out to Bob Katsionis. I'm bad, man. There you go, that weren't so bad. Anyway, Subfire, Fate of a Sinister World. Great song. Let me know what you think in the comments below. I'll see you soon.